Good afternoon, and welcome to the neighborhood. This is Sophia with Sophia Brings Light, and it's about that time. Hey, I am doing What Am I Reading? That's one of my regular series. Every now and then, I like to share what I'm reading. And when I say what am I reading, I am really presently working on a book and trying to finish it up. This one here, again, is a book that I'm reading with a group. It is called Protection Reversal Magic, and it is by Jason Miller. He is also the author of The Sorcerer's Secret, which I haven't read, but this book is making me think, hey, I think I might try that here real soon. And when I do, I'll give you a book review on that. What do I think about this book? I think this is a great book. He has some really good tips in here. I feel like that it would be helpful for you for protection. He brings up some good points. Let's go inside the book, and I'm going to go to some of the places that, I have, for whatever reason, I have like little, I call them my sticky notes to save certain places. So this is right here, different grigri bags. So he's talking about grigri bags and some of the things that you can use in your grigri bag and what you can do. Over here, right here, he goes over the word abracadabra and brings it down to the lowest common denominator, which is really cool, and breaks that down. Here he has certain herbs and minerals are carried with protective amulets. Salt, for instance, is said to drive away unwanted people. Let me see. I'm probably messing that. Asafoetide or whatever, I'm messing it up. But it drives away disease and cures pretty much anything. Devil's shoestring binds up evil spirit. Agar helps make you invisible, can be used in conjunction with invisibility rituals. These, along with broom, dragon's blood, garlic, mistletoe, eucalyptus, citronella, rosemary, lemons, and mandrake, are just some of the herbs that can be carried alone or in a conjure hand. A conjure hand is also known as a mojo bag or a grigri bag. The word grigri means gray and indicates that the bag has a combination of white and black magic at work in it. So grigri is basically a little bit of this and a little bit of that. I mean, he helps you out by explaining things. Here I have underlined. Here he's talking about different spirits. So sometimes I just like to show you some of the things that maybe it stood out to me, so I have it underlined. He says in the West, spirits are more connected with sigils than with mantras. Through the name of the spirit, though the name of the spirit is also a powerful link, the word sigil comes from the Latin word sigillium, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, and can be translated as a seal or signature. The seal of a spirit is not only its signature, though, but it's the phone number and address rolled into one. In some cases, the seal of a spirit is synonymous with the spirit itself, and thus the presence of a spirit exists within its seal, its present. So, I mean, he just has helpful little tips and things like that. It's loaded and packed with information. I think it's awesome. To me, this would be a good book to use as a resource for protection magic, using sigils, using charm bags, mojo bags, and that kind of thing. And he goes over plenty of other things, He He even has something here, healing, luck, and prosperity. There are some who believe that a person's luck and prosperity are parts of his or her psychic makeup and karma. As we discussed in the first chapter, one of the most prevalent complaints that cause people to think they are under attack is feeling of being jinxed. This jinxing of the luck can have a residual effect even after an attack. And if after the attack is over, you still feel that your luck and prosperity are suffering, you would be wise to employ methods specifically designed to increase them. So, and then he goes on to give you things. I think this book is awesome in the information that I'm attaining. And I'm going to tell you, some of it is information that I knew, so it's a review. Some of it is information I didn't know, and it's good. And some of it breaks down. I grew up in an era when people taught you things, they just taught you, but not necessarily explain the why of why you're doing it. So sometimes a lot of the books that I get are great for explaining the why, this being one of them. Why are we doing it? Why is this important? And on the back, I think it's good. It says, all people, witches or not, are susceptible to these attacks. The different witches and magicians can do something about it. That's the difference. Now you can too. So this book is full of protection and reversal magic. It's complete how-to manual on preventing, defending, and reversing magical attacks of any kind. You will learn to set up early warning systems to protect yourself, appease angry spirits through offerings, perform daily banishings, and make amulets that will prevent most attacks, make magical decoys or absorb attacks against you, summon guardian spirits or gods for help, bind, confuse, or expel a persistent enemy who will not leave you alone. So that alone is enough reasons to consider the book. This is Jason Miller. He is also the author of Sorcerer's Secret. He has devoted the last 17 years to studying the witchcraft and magic in its many forms. He is a member of the Catholic Aquarium Temple, the Ordo Temple Orientis, and the Sangreal Sodality. I know my country messes up some of these words, but please forgive me. As well as an initiated Tantrika in the Nigan and Bon lineages of Tibet. He lives with his wife on the New Jersey shore where he practices and teaches magic. So again, this is a good book, a book I would recommend for people to have in their resource library for protection and reversal magic. Again, by Jason Miller, who is also the author of Sorcerer's Secret. Out of a score of 10, I definitely would give this like a 9 maybe. All right. Thanks and see you later. Sorry that I dropped the camera.